When I was in third grade, I actually had a remarkable teacher named Mrs. Travis, and she really just made me feel like the most special and important person in the world. She is the reason, ever since I was 8 years old, that I wanted to become a teacher. To be honest, special education found me. I started off as a general education teacher and realized some of the grave inequities that we had within my classroom and some of the supports that I needed as a teacher in order to help some of my students that needed more help. I had a great education, but I didn't know how to maybe deal with some challenging behaviors at the time or how to accommodate certain things. And now I get to do that on the flip side in my role as an inclusion support coach and help teachers become more confident in their skills, have children have more access to their general education peers now more than ever, and really just make sure that children and staff within our education system are feeling their best selves. I love it so much because every day looks so different. I get to wake up some days and go speak and provide professional development to a bunch of teachers and provide them with new skills and education about how we support students. But at the same time, I could also be having a difficult conversation with a teacher in the afternoon, and to have teachers really feel comfortable in opening up to me about some of their struggles that they're having and how they'd like to problem solve to best help their students is some of the most rewarding times that I've had in this role, because my whole life I've wanted to work with children, but now I get to also work with adults that are impacting children. So I just feel within this role, I've had an even bigger capacity to make a difference in the state of Michigan as a teacher. Impacting kids in our state looks different every single day for me as an inclusion support coach. I could be blowing noses one moment to implementing a visual schedule to modeling for a teacher to show her or him a specific skill that we're working on. My goodness, sometimes I'm just taking a kid for a walk down the hallway and seeing how their afternoon was going. We implement so many different things within the classrooms based on what our children and our staff need. And I'm able to kind of be the chameleon and mold into whatever that classroom needs for that day, which is kind of fun too, because to show different sides of myself within my profession, but also to just have that flexibility of I don't need to just be a rote teacher teaching one thing. I get to fit the needs of everyone around me.